Hi again, Tuesday Praise Children. This is video number 2, and here we are in our Spark Bibles on page 496. If you can find that, that would be great. If you don't have your Bible nearby, don't worry, because you can just read along as we have the image here on the screen. I'd like to show you the picture. Looks like all the disciples are gathered around Jesus, and he's got his arms out like this. It looks as though he is telling them something important. They look very happy. It looks like some good news he is sharing. Elisha is going to read to us a passage called the Great Commission. And you might think of a commission as being a job, the great job or the great calling that you have as God's people. Elisha, we are ready on page 496.
The Great Commission. Jesus went to see the disciples after he had been risen from the dead. They buzzed with excitement. Is that you, Jesus? We're so glad to see you. Do you want something to eat? Jesus smiled. Peace be with you, he said. I have things to tell you. The disciples gathered close around Jesus, eager to listen to him. Jesus began. God has given me all the power in heaven and earth. The disciples looked at each other and began chattering again. Whoa, wonderful. We knew it. Fantastic. What will you do first? Wait, Jesus said. There's more. The disciples listened carefully. Go everywhere in the world and teach people about me. And remember, I will always be with you. Jesus returned to heaven. They, the happy disciples, soon began the work Jesus had told them to do.
Thank you, Elisha. Now I'm going to have us look really closely at two phrases. Here is one phrase which says, peace be with you. First, I would like to say to all of you children, and Elisha, would you say it after I say it? I would like to say to you, peace be with you. And Elisha would like to say to you,
peace be with you.
And Daisy would like to say to you,
peace be with you.
Thank you. This is an important message right now. There are things that aren't so peaceful for us right now. All the different changes that have come with the virus, and then plus we have troubles in life that maybe aren't from the virus, but it's harder to deal with them with the virus going on. And it can be a very hard time. We want to say to you, peace be with you. That comes from God, and it comes right through us. And if you have other people in your household right now, I'd like you to say to them what you just learned in this gospel passage. I'd like you to say to them, peace be with you. And then here's why we have such peace. I'm going to go to this other passage here near the end where Jesus says, remember, I will always be with you. Now, this is really important for us in this time where we go through feelings of being afraid and upset, and we want to remember what Jesus tells us to remember here, that he will always be with us. And you children, by your faith and your goodness, you help remind the rest of us that God is real and God is with us and Jesus is alive. Elisha, thank you for reading that lesson to us. Children, peace be with you. And remember, Jesus is always with you. We're going to pause this video. We're going to come back for video number 3.